Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Sid.
I'm Tay.
And today we're doing part 2 of Ice. We're going to do the dance performance and the live stage. And Beck was going to join us for this part, but he had some stuff come up, so he couldn't join us. But he will be back on the channel in the future. Don't you worry.
Yes. We love Beck.
Yes.
Ah!
I'm really not ready for this, even though I've literally seen this video so many times.
Okay, so the timeline for this is that just a day and a half ago we did the initial recording, so this song is still really fresh for me. And we rewatched the music video before we started today, so we're both already feeling
our
it.
brains are in a place currently. I love this song. But this video, especially the dance, it's so cool the way they use the chairs, the way they play with levels, the way Reiko comes in and out. I said all of this last time, but now we finally get to see it.
Yes, I was gonna say, I remember you mentioning those things last time. And I can already see the chairs. And I already see Reiko right here waiting to come in.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we gotta just get it. We just gotta get
it. We just gotta go.
Okay.
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 Oh, the lighting is beautiful too. See, he just walked through and then left.
That's crazy. And he's nowhere to be seen.
And now he's gone. Yep. Man, they picking those things up. Crazy, bro. Oh, wow.
Ooh, I like the way they're playing with the wires. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't even...
I know, you see what I mean? Like, he just appears, and now he's gone. See how pretty these spotlights are?
Yeah.
They almost, to me, seem like people slow dancing.
Oh.
I love it.
Okay. Up on the chairs.
Yup, and they hopped off.
Me remembering that line even though I don't speak a lick of Japanese.
Yup.
Wow.
Oh, and they all sit down and Reiko's standing up.
Crazy.
Oh my god. And I don't know if you saw him, but he slyly just sat down in one of those chairs.
Only one still sitting, you know?
Yep. Crazy move.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ron has such a beautiful voice, dog. How to inject a song into my veins.
And now Reiko's doing the choreography. We're eating.
Okay, real quick about the music before we jump into talking about the choreography and stuff. So the end of the last video, Beck, because I mentioned it, and then Beck was able to say, like, it's because of the way that they tune the piano. This piano was definitely tuned differently for the studio version versus the ballad version.
Yeah.
It was definitely like more up there with like a prettier, higher sound, and then for the ballad, it was definitely a deeper tone. So
yep.
That's cool. What if I die?
Don't do that. I won't have anyone to make videos with anymore.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, this dance is crazy.
It really is.
I especially love the lighting in this video.
Yeah, and
The way
I was
it goes
like,
from like cool tone to warm tone. The spotlights are on, they're off, they're moving around. Everything's blue, everything's warm. It's like, oh, what the hell is going on?
yeah, it's very much. I mean, the lyrics obviously tell the story as well, but like the lighting is also like enforcing the story of like, I feel warm when I'm with you, and I feel ice cold when I'm not.
Classic.
Which I'll pass out right now.
Yeah. I think that was the intention.
I will forward my hospital bill to BMSG. I really like this really dark blue lighting at the front here. It's really pretty. Yeah, I mean, even this lighting here, like it goes from this like more blue to like a warmer, but it's not quite warm.
Yeah, it's just like warm, natural, like regular light.
Yeah.
And then it's cool again. It doesn't get warm until the spotlights come on.
I mean, even here when the spotlights are the like the whitish color, they've got like the yellow backlighting and like on the sides and stuff. Man, I can't believe we started talking about the lighting immediately.
I simply had to. So much of this video is watching the lights for me, because like the lights are there's so much going on with the lights and with the spotlights. I think it helps for me to not see them dragging the chairs around. Like I see them like do a chair move, like, and like move a chair every now and again, but like when I'm not focusing really hard on the chairs and all I see is like the video as it is, I don't see them change chair formations.
Yeah.
Until the chairs are in a different place and I'm like, when did the chairs get there? And it's because the lights are flashing in my face and I can't see shit. It's great.
I also really I really like the choreography that was chosen for this, because I was curious. I mean, obviously we saw some of it in the music video, but a lot of the music video was them like, you know, in like that house area, wherever the fuck they were.
Yep.
And then a little bit here obviously as well, but for the most part, like there was a lot of like scenic stuff going on in the music video. So I was curious as to how like the whole song was choreographed, especially because it is like a slower R&B song. I was like, MAZZEL on a slower R&B song, like what are they gonna do? And it was like
them and their explosive choreography, where is it gonna come?
Yeah, and it didn't come. It was just very understated, and it was so gorgeous.
It was beautiful.
And then Reiko, my god.
Wow.
King.
I could not imagine this song without him. I really couldn't. Like, this song was meant to have all of them on it, and it's beautiful and it's perfect. Yeah. I love the way he is just transient in this video. Like, he just comes in, he leaves, sometimes he comes, he sits down, he stays, sometimes he's dancing, sometimes he's walking away, like, sometimes he's just standing there and singing. I'm like, I never know what he's gonna do, where he's gonna come from.
Yeah, the couple of times where he, like, disappeared, like, he walked across in the beginning there and then totally disappeared. Like, I know magic of editing and all of that stuff, but, like, they made it so seamless. And also when he appeared again, like shortly after, I didn't even see him until he was right in front of my face.
Well, again, I think it's the lights that help with that effect. Like the lights there's so much going on with them that you don't see all the like stagehand type of things going on. Like the walking to your place, the moving the chairs, the changing formations. Yeah. It's crazy. It's good. That's why I love those lights.
Yeah.
We didn't even know, the first time I watched this, I never even noticed them making a sculpture with the chairs at the end. They had stacking those things up, and then Kairyu gets on top.
Yep, bro's just... Man, not me almost starting to sing Jenna Marbles' I Want to Be Tall.
No. Wrong video. Kairyu wants to be tall so bad.
Kairyu, I swear I love you. I swear. I'm not roasting you.
Oh, that one spotlight when every other light comes out and the first spotlight is on Reiko.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
I also think the trio that they chose for this part here was interesting. Like, when I see Seito and Takuto together, I'm like, okay, I see it. Like, and then I kind of expect, like, maybe another, like, dancer, like Ron, being with them, but they have Naya in there. And I was like, whoa. This trio, I like,
little trio.
Yeah, it's like a unexpected trio, but a really good trio.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Me thinking about if they had chosen Ryuki in there.
Yeah.
Just all chaos. Although they all did a really good job of like blending in with each other. Like usually we have stuff to say about their individuality when it comes to like performances and dancing and stuff like that. But for this song, it felt like it definitely called for like unity. Unity.
Unity? That's us.
That's us. And you.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously there are some parts where someone's dancing on their own, but like when they're all together and they're all dancing together, they're very in sync. They're very like their energy levels are matching. Nobody's like doing anything different. So
yeah, it's they're moving as a unit for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's what also makes Reiko's entrances and exits more interesting, is that they're moving like a block and he kind of like comes in and like it doesn't disturb the flow, but he just kind of like, not to make another water reference, but like it's just kind of like a ripple through the water and then it's calm again. And it's like, I don't know, it's very interesting to me.
Yeah, and I also like want to like give him his flowers and stuff, because when he does join them for the choreography, he meshes right. He fits. Oh yeah, he fits right in.
He literally, he fits perfectly in there. It's fantastic. He doesn't look out of place or anything.
I mean, obviously they were going to debut together, so they kind of already had that chemistry. But like, he did debut as a soloist, and they debuted as an 8-piece group, and you know they've been doing different stuff. They make different kind of music, but the fact that they were able to come together and like do this song and like have the song itself be like a perfect piece, like a puzzle piece for them, and then also for the performance and the choreography, for it to just all be so seamless is just like incredible.
Yeah, so good.
And I know that it's difficult to like work with somebody you don't usually work with for everybody, but for Reiko, I especially want to give him his flowers on that, because he is a soloist. He doesn't work with other people usually. I mean, I know he has like a band and like dancers and stuff like that when he does his stages, but like it's different.
Yeah, and posse, but that's also different.
Well, yes, yeah, that's also very different.
Yeah.
So their face acting, I was trying to pay attention to a little bit more details on the second watch through. Their face acting, of course, is on point, especially Reiko's.
Oh man, they look so sad.
He taps
Who hurt them?
in.
Who hurt them?
I don't want to know, because then I'll be mad.
Then I'll have a vendetta.
A new vendetta.
Oh my god, MAZZEL reference.
Right when we fucking accidentally clicked on the Masquerade video too.
Yeah, they're in the walls.
They're literally in our walls. I also like this ending part here, like this picture that they have. It's again playing with levels, because they have like two not taller members, but they're not the shortest members, and they're cheated forward a little bit, and then Kairyu's at the front, and then is that Seito behind him?
I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention.
I can't tell. There's somebody
Okay,
behind him.
it's
It's either
it's
Yuki
very
or
small
Sato.
for me. Yeah.
But one of them is behind him, and then Ron and Reiko are on the floor, and then Hayato and whoever the fuck is back there. I can't tell. The lighting is bad.
It might be Takuto up there, actually.
Yeah, I can't tell. I can't see his burnt tips.
Literally squinting, trying to look, because Yuki's on the he's on the Aki side, and then Hayato is
yeah,
the middle back sitting.
Why did I
and
think?
then back is Sato on the Naoya side.
Okay,
we've cracked the code.
We've got it. But yeah, they're playing with levels here. It almost like because it goes from like up here, down, up, down, up. It's like a crown.
I was gonna say it looks like a crown.
Yeah.
Kings, don't worry. Your crown is slipping. Pick it up.
God.
That girl's not worth it.
She's not worth it.
She broke your heart, but that's okay. You'll come back stronger.
There's other girls out there.
Real. One of the things you said was you like the formations
yes.
and how even when they have 4 together, the person in the back, which in this case was Aki, he's not hidden. They're like cheated off center so that you can still see all 4 of them, which
love. I mean, normally I really like when things aren't symmetrical, it pisses me off, but for things like choreo, it pisses me off more to have members be hidden behind somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless it's like intentional for like you're doing a cool move, like like you're supposed to be hidden to show something else or whatever. But if it's just like these 4 guys are doing the same thing, but one of them's hidden, it's like, well, why?
Yeah,
just make him not hidden. And
because
they did that.
They do that for like, because we've talked about it before when they line up directly and then they do the thing with their arms.
Mm-hmm.
They've done that a few times in their videos.
Yeah,
I just like being able to see everybody when I'm supposed to be seeing.
Yeah, of course. It's almost like we like them all or something.
And almost. No, I could not stop watching Ron, actually.
Literally same.
Well, no shit.
Well, give me a break.
No, but he moved so fluidly. And I know that he does popping really well and he does like really like staccato movements really well, but he really brought it out for this for this like romantic kind of feel. Let's see, who else was sticking out to me? I mean, obviously Kaidyu stuck out to me. His dancing was pretty good too, but I just mean like, I don't know, the way that they framed him with the other members when he was doing his thing, when he's doing his vocal thing, it was just so beautiful.
Oh yeah, the tableaus that they create with their bodies is like really pretty. The ones who stuck out to me, especially in this video, are Ron, obviously, everybody knows that, and Naoya, and Reiko, but obviously.
Well, yeah, Reiko.
He's kind of the main character.
Yeah, he's a little bit of the main character for us for this.
But Naoya in particular, I was always like, oh, what is he doing over there?
I love Naoya.
Yeah. And his hair looks so good in this color. Like, wow.
I love the pink hair on him. He just looks really good in pink. The trio that we got, that was Naoya, Sato, and Takuto, I wanted to talk about because I was saying that was a unexpected trio for me. They did so well.
Yep.
Because I want to say, and I know that it's hard to do distribution and stuff like that with so many guys on a track, but I want to say that those 3 didn't really get featured as much as other members, and I think Aki also falls under that category as well, and a little bit of Hayato. Like they all have at least a moment where they're doing something and it's the focus is on them, but those guys, they didn't really play as much of a part as some of the other guys did, and that, I'm sure that was intentional and there's like reasons behind it and everything. I'm not complaining, I promise. But it was nice to be able to see those 3 like really have their moment to be like, hey, look at us. We're
Mhm.
fucking things up over here.
Yeah, we're about to kill it, actually. And then they do.
Mm-hmm. Every time. And then, of course, I have to talk about Seito's voice. I love his voice so much. It adds just, like, the texture of the song doesn't really change for this one, because it really shouldn't, because it is supposed to be like a smooth kind of like yearning kind of song, but they still like put his voice in there where it's just him, and it just like,
yeah, I love his tiny little rap verse. It's really good.
It's really good, and he doesn't attack it as much as he does on other tracks. His verse, it just really like, the same thing with like Reiko coming in with the choreography. It kind of gives like a ripple through the song where he's like,
I was gonna say it gives a little bit of a break, and it's like very laid back. But then it's like once it's over, you're like, oh wait, I'm back. I'm so back in. Yeah.
Man, I love Reiko.
Yeah.
I love them. Oh, Aiki. We talked about how he didn't play as much of a role, but there was a part where he was, and you said something too when we watched it the second time. There was a part where he was sitting, and he was like
up in the front.
Yeah, he was like kind of closer to the front versus like everybody else. Everybody else was doing something else, or they were sitting further back. He was like direct eye contact with the camera, and he was doing like, I don't know, something with his face where I was like, oh.
Just like the prettiest smile you've ever seen.
Yeah, the prettiest smile, but also like he really turned it on for this dance performance, because I feel like with the music video, it felt more like he was like acting, and it was like, okay, I can see that he's acting, but for this one, it really, really felt like he was in it. He was like, I'm honing these emotions, and I'm delivering a performance based off of how I'm feeling and how I'm processing these emotions.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And then I wanted to talk about the cameras too. I love the way that they shot this, like with the zooming in and zooming out, and then changing the angle slightly at some points. Like there's just like some points where they go off to the side here, like they're off to the right a little bit. And then a little bit on the left too, but I mostly noticed when they were off to the right. And especially because that's where when they were off to the right, that's where the Aiki part happened.
Yep.
The choreography was fluid, the camera movements were fluid, everything was just like if we're gonna stick with the water theme, like it was just a very slow river, the whole video.
Yeah.
Boss, please bring MAZZEL to North America.
Please.
I promise we'll love them.
We just have to sell out the Be First tour, and then maybe they'll think about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Us literally stalling.
No, I was just about to say, like, I just bought a Be First light stick.
Yeah. And mine still hasn't come in the mail. Yes.
Yeah, mine's not gonna ship until February because I got something else. It is time.
Oh my god.
Oh no, there's a spike right here. Oh no. Oh no.
I don't like this. I have not seen this yet. When was this posted? Like a few
3 weeks ago.
A couple. Yeah. I literally avoided watching this because I was terrified.
December 13th.
Yep, it was part of the advent calendar. I knew that. Man. I don't know what to do. I fear. I fear. I'm fearing. I'm fearful.
We gotta do it though. We just gotta go. Because if we stall anymore, we're gonna be here for another hour.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, it's almost 5 minutes long too. Like, what are they doing? This is not a 5-minute long song.
I'm gonna freak out, bro.
Okay.
Shit. Put that shit on.
Oh
my god.
Already.
Okay, opening. Okay, opening. Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad they stuck with the pretty spotlights. Oh no, Sid, are you okay? Sid, are you all right?
No, thanks for asking.
Hi, Reiko.
Wow.
The lights.
Wow. We're the same person.
Oh, the light
Wow.
sticks. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god. Their live vocals are insane. Hayato!
Oh, I'm actually gonna cry.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Wow.
They need a live album. I'm gonna say it.
Please, 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 please. That goes for every artist in the company. Wow. I have to go.
Holy shit.
Wow. Literally every time Kaiju starts singing.
Yeah, no. And Reiko. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow, what the fuck? Oh, yes, the top down. They did it.
Yep. The runway part.
This is crazy. Oh, the lighting change. Oh, I'm gonna lose it.
And Kaiju's still hitting that note.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kaiju, can you let me fucking breathe?
Oh my god. I love that harmony at the end. That harmony was so pretty. Yep.
This picture at the end.
The like diamond, and it like kind of looks like, yeah, like an actual diamond.
And the red flags. Oh.
Wow. Also, can I just say, get it right out of the way. I love that Kaiju's hair matches his pants.
Yes. Oh my god. Wait, there's more.
I'm like in pain.
There's more.
I don't want more. Oh!
Wow, with the light at the end, bro.
Why did that make me cry? He literally just bowed, and I'm like, okay, girl, fucking calm down.
Oh, I love whatever they're doing to these spotlights. It's like, it's actually,
the spinning.
Yeah, I mean the spinning, but also like the way that it like streaking, it reminds me of like light shining through ice.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. The attention to detail that this company has for not just their music videos, not just any of their highly produced videos, but for their live stages is crazy.
Yeah.
They
Beautiful.
are.
That's why we freak out every single time we get to watch a live stage. It's like,
because we know
it's always going to be good. It's always going to hit.
It's always, I mean, studio versions are great, but consistently I've preferred the live versions of every song that we've heard a live version for.
Mm-hmm.
And it is just like, it's because like not just the details that go into like the stage that make it so like gorgeous and you know, play back onto the like music videos, performance videos, whatever the fuck, but just their live vocals are like, how
I don't understand. Like, I'm so happy that the company trains so heavily on like live performance and like sounding good live, because like it makes
a world
so
of
much
difference. Yeah,
so much difference. Like, watching a live stage is like I feel like I'm born again. Like, I'm a new guy.
Yeah,
like
I
just love it.
I need
I
live
love it
albums.
So much.
They have to do
Please.
it one day. They have to.
I mean, Boss has a live album, so I can't imagine that it's not out of the field of
the realm
possibility.
The realm of oh my god.
Yeah, what's that spike for? Which part is that? Oh, it's that first Kaiju chorus part, I think.
I mean, the middle of it seems random.
Maybe it's the first Reiko part. Yeah, it's the Kaiju part into the Reiko part. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yep, yeah, because Reiko's right there.
Yep.
Yep.
Get it, King. Yup. Wow, he sounds so good.
Oh, yeah. Naoya's voice. Oh, man, I know that we were just talking about how they don't like really have many like standout parts, but like that completely erases when we watch the live version, because every part is a standout
every part stood out. Yeah, I can see them all so much more in this video than in any of the, even in the music video.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, I just see them and I hear all of the parts and I'm like, wow, this song is really good.
Yeah. Okay. Man, wow. Okay, so I think first we should talk about the Ron dancing at the beginning, because...
Oh my god. I was trying to avoid it.
Well, no, we have to...
He's so cool. He's so cool and good at dancing. Me, when my brain stops working and I can't form a coherent thought, all I can think of is cool guy.
Cool guy that runs into the wall sometimes. His hand thing that he does, that is so... like, it's just his hand. Why am I like, oh my god, that's really fucking cool?
Yeah, he's crazy, bro. The dancers in this company are on another level.
Yeah.
Not us both clearing our throats at the same time, you know?
Well, mine started to sound rough, so man, I can't get enough of Kaiju. I can never get enough of him.
Classic.
Not just like the part where he is like, you know, doing the like the main line, but when he's up there like doing the runs and stuff at the in the back when everybody else is doing other stuff, like oh,
when he's on the chair castle.
Yes, when he's on the chair castle and he's like he's doing all that up there, and then he comes down and he's like, okay, and it's my turn again.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love every part of this song. I love every part of this live. I love every part of the dance. I love that it's so different than every other MAZZEL song, basically, other than save for like maybe a few B-sides, but like it's so perfect.
MAZZEL and R&B is not a combination that I thought like would work so well.
It's like it's perfect.
All
It's
I can do
flawless.
is make noises that sound like I'm dying.
Well, yes. Unfortunately that's what happens here.
Man, I think everybody sounds so incredible. Like, we already kind of talked about it. Like, Naoya's voice sounds incredible. Aiki's voice sounds incredible. We talked about Ron and stuff, and I mean, pretty much all of the other members, we've talked about their voices and stuff like that, but like, it just, like, Takuto, like when he had that one line where he was like going by on the stage like really quickly, and then he had a line shortly after that, like, he sounds incredible. They all just sound so good live, and it just doesn't compute in my brain.
Yep. It literally doesn't make sense how good they are live. Like,
It doesn't.
I've never seen groups like this pull off live vocals like this.
Like,
and they do it for every single song. It's not just like they do it for one ballad song where they're all standing with stand mics. Like, they're like, it's for the songs with intense choreo, it's the songs with like flowy choreo, it's the songs with no choreo. It's literally every single song, and I don't understand.
It just doesn't. I mean, we both love live music, and we've talked about that before, but like, I've never ever and I've seen quite a few bands live. I know you've seen quite a few groups and bands live. I've never been blown away as much as I am with BE:FIRST and MAZZEL and the soloists that we have seen.
Just the amount of energy paired with like the delivery of the vocals every single time, vocals, raps, like, it's like they all have two sets of lungs.
Yeah, they have to.
Like, it doesn't actually make human bodily sense to me.
No. What is the biology here?
How much cardio do they do?
Oh my God.
Probably a lot.
Oh my God, probably so much. I wonder if they do that thing where they try to like hum while they're working out. I know that artists do that.
Yeah, there's also a technique that I've only ever seen from them, and like the artists in this company, I've never seen it from anybody else. Sometimes back when you're watching like a backstage vlog or something, somebody's got a frickin' balloon in their mouth, and so they all have balloons, and they like blow them up and also like suck them back in. I think it's for diaphragm control, but they like slowly breathe, like blow up and deflate the balloon, and I don't know what that does, but it seems to work because they all do it, and I see it in like every behind the scenes like
it's
vlog.
Probably like a muscle thing in the diaphragm, like what you were saying. It probably gets the muscle used to like taking in a lot of engaging, taking in a lot of air, and then like slowly
pushing it out,
instead of like them running out of breath really fast.
Yeah, that's what I can assume, like knowing what I know about how to sing.
Yeah.
But like we know a little bit.
Yeah, we have a lot of experience, but neither of us really know a lot.
No, like, I've never used a balloon.
No.
I've done the pen trick where you put a pen in your mouth. I've done that one, but like, I've never done like a balloon, and that's kind of crazy. But I see it all the time.
Yeah,
pictures of them with balloons backstage, and I'm like, what are these guys doing with balloons?
That's interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, obviously, I haven't watched
part of it.
The backstage stuff, because first of all, if I watch anything from BMSG without Sid, she's like,
I'm like, oh, you could just watch it with me. I'm free. I'm available.
Unless I'm literally like, oh, I want to watch MAZZEL, and it's 4:00 in the morning for Sid.
Oh, and I'm dead asleep. Yeah. I'm absolutely passed out. I'm sure you'll be watching so many videos at that time.
Oh my God. When I was watching all of the Be the Ones the other night, there was at 3:00 in the morning for me. There's an hour like difference
20
between
messages. Yeah, we have an hour time difference. So
when I say
4 a.m. and I'm asleep, it's 3 a.m. for Tay, and she's wide awake.
Wide awake, doing stuff.
Doing things.
Playing Nikki, editing, doing thumbnails. I'm literally... Living life. I keep like overseas hours, even though I don't live overseas.
Yep.
Because like lately I've been going to bed at like 7:00 in the morning, and that's
fucking crazy, bro.
what is that? What is that in KST?
It's a 12-hour difference for me, so it'd be a
Is it 12 hours?
13-hour. It's 12 for me.
It's 15 for me right now. It's a 15-hour difference for me right now. So
oh yeah, it's 14 for me. Yeah.
So
I can do math.
7
KST
in the morning.
And JST is the same too.
7 in the morning for me is 10 p.m. in Korea and Japan. Yep. So I'm actually keeping overseas hours.
Classic.
Oh.
Wow.
And then obviously we talked about the ending thing here. This was really cool, but then it goes into the Reiko like having his moment to bow. Oh man. I loved that they did that for him. Because like obviously it's a song that they did they did together, and they didn't necessarily have to because it is a song that they did together, but it's so.
But this is also just a MAZZEL tour too. Like it's not a MAZZEL and Reiko tour. Like it's a MAZZEL tour, and then he's like, "Hey, thanks for having me."
Yeah,
it's very cute.
Yeah, that's really I love that they, because I mean typically when there's features on songs and the group goes on tour, they either do a version without the feature or they don't do that song at all.
Yeah.
So it was really cool that they were able to, I mean, obviously this was like a domestic tour, but
yeah.
So it wasn't that difficult for Reiko to, show up at the shows and do the song with them.
He's like, hey, man, I'm here anyway. Get in the car.
Yeah, I live here. So that was really cool. And again, the lighting throughout the whole thing, like at the very beginning, with the spotlight on Ron, like that was really cool, obviously, but spotlight on the person who's doing a solo dance, of course. And then they shift over and they start with these lights.
I love these lights here. Yeah. They're like, they look like fragmented, like broken glass or like broken ice.
Yeah, broken ice is what I said. It looks, yeah. Oh, that's so cool, because they did something similar with the refraction on the lights in the broken pieces of ice in the music video, in the edit. And then of course there was a moment, it was in like towards the middle this time and not at the beginning, but they did do the top down on the stage for the MAZZEL logo. Thank you for doing that. I love it.
Love it. Add a tally to the sheet.
Yep. Man, this group just it's hard to tell when I'm talking about the company when I say group versus when I'm talking about specifically the group that we're watching, because I use group for both of them, but I just mean when I say I love this group and everything they do, usually I'm talking about the entirety of BMSG, but for the entirety of BMSG, I just love, like, I don't know, it's just, I can't believe, and I can believe at the same time, that Boss has been able to find so many guys that are just so dedicated to, like, not only being extremely good artists, that, their performances always on 10, their vocals always on 10, dancing always on 10, for the most part.
Yep.
I mean, everybody has an off day.
Yeah.
But not just that, but for them also wanting to be, like, make global music. Like, they don't want to just hit the Japanese market. Each of them, like, have expressed, like, I want to take this everywhere. And I was just saying to somebody in the comments of another video that we posted that I think BMSG is going to be able, like, once they start actually hitting the global market, like, for real, like, they've already started to hit the global market. Obviously, we're fucking global. But
we're literally right here.
We're literally in North America listening to them.
Yeah.
But once they really start to hit that market, I think they're going to be able to do an incredible job of, like, not just, like, being a global group, but also representing Japan.
For sure.
And their culture and their values.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting, because I mean, there's so many groups out there in K-pop and J-pop that call themselves a global group, and they aren't. They cater to their home base, their home fan base. And like,
which is very fair.
yeah,
because,
it
like,
makes sense.
Those are the people that brought you up. But
Right.
if you truly do want to go global, then you have to make some sacrifices.
Yeah, and it's just a difficult thing, which is why I love Unity so much, because for the most part, all of them want BMSG to go global, because the issue with other groups that I've found in interacting with like fans, like, you know, fans from whatever the country of origin is that they don't want the group to actually go global. They want to keep them home.
Yeah.
But I've seen consistently, like, because the talks about the world tour for BE:FIRST have like really gone up, because it is 2025 now. I've seen so many. I know. I've seen so many BESTY saying like, I can't wait for BE:FIRST to go global and actually get like the audience that they want, get the interactions that they want, get the energy that they want in the audience, because they aren't getting it in Japan. And that is just like, it takes a lot to admit that. You're like to be like, I know that the way that we are here for the most part isn't what they're looking for, and I want them to have that.
Because it's like, it's not like they're not going to come back.
Yeah, they live there.
They live there.
They live there. They pay taxes. They're going to come back.
They pay taxes is crazy, but you're not wrong.
But Reiko's suit, oh, it's so beautiful.
Wow, it looks so good.
He makes
the print is beautiful.
Like, this is a cliche thing to say, but like, he doesn't let the suit wear him. He's like, no,
He's like, I got this shit on.
I've got this shit on. This shit is not wearing me. I'm wearing it.
Yup.
Oh, and then the so this is the top down part in the viewfinder right here. I love that, because if I remember correctly, Kaidu is coming in between the chairs singing his line. And like we see like the diagonal of the chairs, and then they go into the like the chair stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So pretty.
And then of course the lighting change. I love that they stuck with the like cool tone white lights and the yellowy white lights.
Yeah.
To change, to continue to help with the story of this song.
Yeah, I love the consistency in the lighting. Like, because usually, like, a live stage is going to be different than a performance video, but, like, the performance video and the live stage, they're not very different. They're very, very similar. They both give off the same vibe, and I think that's what you need.
And it's really difficult to do, too, because, like, it really depends on, like, so obviously when you're shooting videos and stuff and you're doing high production videos, you have more control of, like, where the lighting goes, what's going on. But for like live venues, it depends on where you can get booked in and what their lighting situation is and everything like that. So to be able to have such consistency in their lighting from the music video, performance video, whatever, to the live stage, it's just like, I know that there's so much like working around that has to happen for that. Yeah. So if you work on that, we thank you. You are so incredibly good at your job.
I love the lighting engineers on these concerts. They're absolutely fantastic. And the audio engineers. Everybody sounds perfect.
Yeah, the mixing.
Nobody is too loud. Nobody's too quiet.
The track isn't too loud. Like that's one thing for me, is that sometimes when I go to shows, if they're not using a live band, then sometimes the track is just way too fucking loud.
There's actually one time where I was at a concert and I was so close to the stage that the speakers were pointing most of the sound behind me. So like I actually couldn't hear very well when I was literally like I could hear their feet on the stage. I could hear their clapping. I could hear their clothes moving, but I couldn't hear the song.
That's crazy.
Or it was like muffled behind me. I was like, okay, fine. I'll take my wins where I can get them.
Yeah, I feel like for most live shows that I've seen, there's at least a couple of speakers or amps on the stage, like behind them, so that doesn't. Yeah. That's not as much of an issue. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh. Why do I feel like we just ran a marathon? We just stood here and watched a video.
I'm literally exhausted.
Thank y'all for watching this video with us. I really hope you guys liked our reactions. you know, obviously we're here. Sid is a knower for the most part. She wasn't as much of a knower for this one if she knew anything at all.
Yep. I did not watch this video, so.
So it was entirely new for Sid as well this time, for this video at least. Yeah, so I really, you know, I really want to just say thank you guys for tuning in every time. I know that MAZZEL isn't as big as BE:FIRST at the moment. I really hope that changes because they are so incredible. Like, oh, I just want to see them succeed. But yeah, if you watch every video, thank you very much. If you're only here for MAZZEL, thank you very much. I understand. They're incredible. But yeah, make sure to like the video if you like the video. If you have anything you want to tell us about the stage, about the dance performance, anything about the song, absolutely drop it down below. Suggestions, all of that kind of stuff. And then, of course, you can subscribe to never miss when we post if you are interested. But we're not your parents. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do shit. We're going to keep making videos because we love it. But anything that you do for us, we appreciate.
Yes.
But yeah, we will see you guys in the next video, which the next video from whenever this is posted is going to be the first episode.
Yes.
Because we're going to be doing that on every Friday. We'll make a whole playlist for it. It'll probably already be made at this point, but yeah, make sure you check it out. We have a I think I'm going to start trying to make playlists for each group as well. So I have a BMSG playlist, which is fine, but I think I want to do like I mean, we're only going to have like 2 trainee videos really, but like I'm sure that the other trainees, like the newer babies, are going to start having videos. I think they already have, actually. I've seen a few.
They do have videos that we could watch.
Yeah, so we're gonna make a trainee playlist. I'm gonna make a MAZZEL playlist. I'm gonna make a BE:FIRST playlist. We'll do solo playlists when we get to more of the soloist stuff, posse, all of that good stuff. Just so it'll be easier for you guys to navigate. We will catch you guys next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.